does.
Like a bunch of our guys playing for like Stefan Lundberg. He played within like 11 and stuff.
Good afternoon and welcome to Mercyhealth Sportscore 2, where we're all set for an exciting matchup this afternoon on President's Day between the Rockford Thunder and Bridge City. Rockford enters this afternoon match into 6th place and carrying momentum after a thrilling overtime victory this Saturday against Cleveland Crunch. The Thunder have been tough at home with a 2-1-0 record led by Emmanuel Mercado, who tops the team with 10 goals and 2 assists, including the overtime game winner in the last outing. Diego Bolaños, who's currently on getting ready, who's with the Rockford Thunder, has also been a key contributor and adding 7 goals to the attack. Bridge City comes in sitting the 5th in the standings and full of confidence after a big win over Red Cedar Lansing. They've shown they can get results on the road with a 2-1-0 away record. Nathan Grasentich leads the way offensively with 8 goals and 5 assists. In goal this afternoon, we're going to have Grant Glorioso, who has logged in 337 minutes this season, anchoring the defense from the back. 2 teams separated by just 1 spot in the standings, both looking to make a statement this afternoon on President's Day. Don't forget, please stay with us because Rockford Thunder versus Bridge City live from Mercyhealth Sportscore 2, and the introduction of the teams will be coming up. Please stand to as teams right now. We're looking at overview over the locker room, and we see both teams and officials coming up in front of the flags. Obviously, we know that's something that's very important for us, making sure that we celebrate that today on a special occasion, special holiday of President's Day. Please stand by for the introduction of the on-field for this match.
El festival más esperado del verano está de regreso en Elgin. Este sábado en Festival Park, desde las 2 de la tarde. Disfruta un super concierto con los 2 de Tamaulipas.
La empresa se fue para arriba y el chaval anda bien pila.
Serapio Ramírez y Alex Ramírez.
Tú sabes bien que yo no digo consecuencias.
La séptima banda.
Yo no soy gente de ni un cartel, pero soy rabo como la ves.
Los contrabandistas.
Quiero ser como el aire.
Y aún faltan artistas por confirmar. Además, micheladas, comida deliciosa, bebidas, vendedores y diversión para toda la familia. Boletos Early Bird, solo $25. Niños menores de 10 años entran gratis. Compra tus entradas ahora en elginmichefestival.com. Elgin Miche Fest, este sábado 13 de junio en Festival Park, donde el verano sabe mejor.
please stand if you are able for the playing of the national anthem of the United States of America.
The stage is set here on Mercyhealth Sportscore 2. The crowd is ready. The teams are locked in, and we are just moments away from kickoff between the Rockford Thunder and Bridge City. We'll step away for a quick break, and when we return, it's game on. Kickoff coming up next.
Yeah, you know what it is.
tuning in to this live broadcast between the Rockford Thunder and Bridge City here at Mercyhealth Sportscore. On the field, I would like to welcome my colleague, Tico Fernandez. Tico, welcome, and once again, congratulations for that great introduction. Love it, as always.
Thank you very much, Teresa. Everybody, welcome to the broadcast. As Teresa said, I mean, we are all set. I mean, we got the home team on the left side of our broadcast booth, and then the visiting team, Bridge City, right here in front of our broadcast booth. As always, it's great to see Gran Glorioso come and greet us here at the broadcast booth. Thank you, Indira. And we are all set. I mean, we are set. What else can we say? We're all set, Teresa.
I don't know you, but I was really honored. I guess we're making this like a trend. We just saw this team in another live broadcast we had. Glorioso always coming up to us, giving us a fist punch. It's game time. I'm making this like a trend now. Every single time we have a broadcast and we have to, obviously, we have Bridge City here. It's always nice when the goalkeeper comes in, especially Glorioso with such an experience in the game of soccer, coming up and saying good luck. You know, we should be telling him good luck, right? Obviously, because he's the one who's on the field. But it's always an honor to be the voice of such great experienced players as the Rockford Thunder praise to Bridge City.
I mean, it is truly, as you stated, Teresa, to see these two teams at it, especially this afternoon on a holiday and the beginning of the week on a Monday. Happy Monday to you all. Hoping that you are having a great one. And if you are just tuning in, welcome to the broadcast. My name is Tico Fernandez alongside Teresa Limon. We are all set to go. Let's see who drew the winner of the starting. The home team or the visiting team who's going to put the ball in play to begin 4 quarters of exciting, I mean, high-octane player and plays in the pitch here in Rockford, Illinois. It's the home team is going to put it in play by number 7, Alejandro Juarez.
A great player, as we saw in last match against Cleveland Crunch. This player who had his debut in the last match, Alejandro Juarez, coming from a great experience from Liga MX, Ascenso MX, coming from Correcaminos, a great teams from other country of Mexico.
Here we go. The referee made everybody know that Daniel Bolaños has got the command of the ball on his own side of the pitch. Bolaños to the other side to a great player. He tries to go on the fly, but he hits the net, so therefore it's a goal kick for the visiting team. Bridge City FC Glorioso is going to put it in play. He goes Aaron. Carlos Pichardo heading that ball out of bounds. Not out of bounds, but out of play. Juarez. The home team, Pichardo on the other side. Pichardo, a great player. Daniel Bolaños extending the ball on the other side of the same territory. To say here, this great sports arena.
That is correct. Both teams coming in motivated onto the pitch. Everyone's looking forward to take this win this afternoon on President's Day. We saw Alejandro Juarez do a little attempt to bicycle kick, and unfortunately a little bit off balance, but this is a top experience. This is the way of play we're going to be looking forward to in these upcoming minutes this afternoon on President's Day. We saw Alejandro Juarez do a little attempt to bicycle kick, and unfortunately
check, but the referee on the other side of the pitch whistle the play that stating that there is a foul in favor of BFC. 2 on the wall. The ball in both men. On the left-hand side of the pitch, Bolaños still on his side of the cabana. There's a bounce. We are just beginning this first period of play. There's a breakaway, but comes out of his forward. They go on the attack, but there comes roaring back the Thunder. Right back to extending the ball. Left-hand side of the pitch, directing, looking. Mark, which is Alejandro, another great player that let's see him play. Now, Bolaños, the goalie. Again, the ball to Bolaños.
That's a great play. We just saw Glorioso come out of his line of the goal, and that's something that we keep seeing throughout this season. Glorioso's always, helping out his teammates at back line and being that extra player. Why not? He actually has great footwork, something's very rare in goalkeepers, but Glorioso, with the experience he has, he's brought up also his technical side of his play, and we see him communicate. We're really close on that side, Tico. We could hear the back line of Pittsburgh Bridge City communicate with each other, holding that back line and not making sure they fall away. Rockford Thunder is really great on trying to make transitions, making runs, rotating to try and get the defense off guard.
There is Mora with the shot that comes right in front of us by Abe Cuyate. Cuyate right back there with the captain going forward. The defender is right there on his neck, literally. Right back to Grand Glorioso, sending that ball forward on the right-hand side of the wall. Number 10 coming up with the play, Pedro Acosta. I wish I had a little bit of better scripture here because it seems like I'm reading a prescription. So every once in a while you're going to hear a hiccup on the names called. Anyway, here we go, resuming the play. On the other side of the pitch, it's Bolaños. Puts a break on the action, right back to the other Bolaños, but this time here's the goal, Daniel Bolaños. Number 7, it's very attentive. Juarez left it off the wall, but Glorioso, grand first name, simply put, clear his work area. Bolaños, Daniel, on the other side of the pitch, looking.
We see Rockford Thunder trying to take an attempt, trying to make sure they try and play around, rotating the player side to side to try and get someone clear, to try and get into the attack in front of the goal of Glorioso. But one of the interesting facts, Tico, is at the beginning of the match, we had Pittsburgh Bridge City kind of stay back a bit, not do that high pressure, but now everything has changed. Knowing that Rockford Thunder has been playing also with their goalkeeper, they're trying to do a high press to try and force and pressure Rockford Thunder to try and lose the ball on their side, to try and win that ball, Bridge City, to try and make it simple and try to look for the opportunity to go.
The ball right on Glorioso's hands, looking for some help by number 13, Anthony Rowan. There he goes back to Glorioso. Glorioso let it fly on the other side of the pitch on a breakaway. Passes that. Number 10, Acosta. Now, here we go. Oh! Abdullah couldn't connect clearly the way he would want it. And the visiting team, Brits and CTFC, come up big.
A great opportunity from Abdullah, regaining great pass, great vision right to the left side where Abdullah reads that play, receives the ball, but goes one-on-one. But unfortunately, he did have Alejandro Juarez coming from the right side, in which once he took that shot, Alejandro Juarez gave him some words to his teammates saying, I was wide open. A little bit heads up for Abdullah. Needs to try and keep his head up because he was wide open. Alejandro Juarez was left open and had the opportunity, clear shot to the goal. But let's see how the Rockford Thunder trying to regain possession and control of the ball.
Abdullah is down. game. He got hit on his left ankle, but he bounces right up, and the ball is still in play by number 7, Alejandro Juarez, for the home team. Goes back there. There's a change of personnel for the home team. Yeah, but Abdullah is very noticeable limping off the pitch. Now, the Rockford Thunder with the ball. By Talavera. Talavera, there's number 3, beg your pardon. Yeah, it's Talavera. Switching numbers on me, but that's all right. We'll recoup as long as we go alongside the wall here by number 14. There's a cross on the play. The defense of Bridge City FC comes out big on that play. There's a ball rolling. On the feedback on the right-hand side, Bolaños, number 19, Diego, tries to go off the... There's a fight for the ball. On a swing around, Talavera tried to be a part of that play by number 6 as well, Heriberto Dominguez. Dominguez looking for help. There's number 8, Emmanuel Mercado. Daniel Bolaños feeding that ball in the middle of the pitch to Talavera. Talavera extending that trajectory of the ball to the left-hand side of the pitch. Artificial pitch nonetheless here in Rockford. Daniel Bolaños, he comes out big, he lets it fly. Tested his colleague, Glorioso, but Glorioso lets it bounce right into the pitch. There's a player down for the visiting team, holding his back. Still down. There's a little breakaway on that play.
That is correct. A strong hit. He went up and actually fell down on his hip. And ladies and gentlemen, we currently have a timeout call. We'll be right back.
El festival más esperado del verano está de regreso en Elgin. Este sábado 13 de junio vive el Micheleros Fest en Festival Park desde las 2 de la tarde. Disfruta un super concierto con los 2 de Tamaulipas.
La empresa se fue para arriba y el chaval anda bien pila.
Serapio Ramírez y Alex Ramírez. La séptima banda.
Yo no soy gente de ni un cartel, pero soy bravo como la ves.
Los contrabandistas.
Quiero ser como el aire.
Y aún faltan artistas por confirmar. Además, micheladas, comida deliciosa, bebidas, vendedores y diversión para toda la familia. Boletos Early Bird, solo $25. Niños menores de 10 años entran gratis. Compra tus entradas ahora en elginmichefestival.com. Elgin Miche Fest, este sábado 13 de junio en Festival Park, donde el verano sabe mejor.
Welcome back to Mercyhealth Sportscore 2 here at Rockford, Illinois. Both teams are getting back on the pitch. We had a small timeout while there was a Bridge City player who was currently down, captain number 14, Josh DiMatteo, and it seems like he's okay. He's working at this time with the athletic trainer. Gonna check him out and hopefully everything's okay, Tico Fernandez.
Pichardo is gonna put the ball in play. If you can help me out here, because I'm currently don't have a lineup with clear writing on it, so I'm going to describe it best I can. Bolaños, Daniel, the goalie for the team with the ball in the middle of the pitch, on the left-hand side. Right to in front of our broadcast. We're defending them, marking them real close, very tight. Pichardo put the ball in play, but decides to go back to Pichardo. Daniel Bolaños, back and forth. A give and go situation, trying to penetrate the defense of the visiting team. Pichardo, some eyes on that play, but he was able to get rid of the ball. Number 17 for the home team. Right back to Mora. Mora to Pichardo. Go off the bounce off the wall.
And as we see number 9, Abdullah, currently run on the field. Tico, I just want to mention that Abdullah actually had a small injury, a little sprain on his ankle in the last match versus Cleveland Crunch. That's why he actually came off after small, feeling uncomfortable. I spoke to him a while ago. He said, I just needed to get taped up. I'm still playing. It's a little bit sore, and I still see a little swelling, but my team needs me, and I need to play in this game.
Amoraso with the ball for the visiting team, extending it to the right-hand side of his own territory. The electronic clock keeps going forward, and the visiting team is doing that. There's a shot, but Bolaños is right there. Watch out, there's a hand on the ball, but the referee's right there, and he said, Rockford there. Daniel Bolaños, looking for the other Bolaños. There's a shot off the wall. Number 56, Rock on the play. Scoring away, left-hand side of the pitch. For the visiting team, there's a handball. But the referee whistled it dead.
Great move from the goalkeeper from Rockford Thunder, Daniel Bolaños, who's very active. He's very aware of what's going on and made sure he was the last defender. Decided to come up to kind of narrow down that space for the fourth on the Bridgeside City. Both teams are trying to look for that formula to try and attack each other and try to look for those spaces that are quite needed, and they're doing a great job, Tico. Both Rockford Thunder and Bridge City closing down spaces any opportunity needed. And rotation, as we see, part of Rockford Thunder looking to run side to side, transition players to try to lose their defense, but Bridge City is doing a great job defending and being aware where everyone's moving the pieces from Rockford Thunder.
Rockford Thunder going forward on that play. Right back to Daniel Bolaños. Pichardo giving instructions to Juarez. There's a shot, but is semi-blocked on defense of the visiting team. There's a long breakaway to Daniel Bolaños, the goalie. Carlos Pichardo. Thank you, Indira. On the other side of the pitch is the home team. Chest trap it, brings it down, but the Bridge City FC, it's right there. Rockford Thunder player recovers. Goes on the left-hand side. And short to Heriberto Dominguez. Number 10, Corte, is right there in defense for Bridge City FC. Right back down to Daniel Bolaños. Rolling the ball on side of the pitch. Right back there. Studying, looking up, looking forward. Played off the wall to number 7 of the home team, Alejandro Juarez. Put in custody on that ball, Rodrigo Cruz. Forward. In short, there's a shot. He goes left on the Grand Blue. Right back to... It's a give and go situation. Right back. Thunder, Bridge City FC. Great action on the pitch. If you did join us, welcome to the magnificent broadcast. Comes up for the Thunder with the ball. He lost it very quickly. On a breakaway, there is Alejandro Juarez. Gets bumped back. Number 23 didn't like that call, Nate Blasic. But what can you do? There's a foul in favor of Rockford Thunder. Carlos Pichardo plays it short to number 17, Alejandro Corona. Very tall player, very strong Abdullahi. Playing through pain. Daniel Bolaños. Carlos Pichardo. Come on. That's what. There's a shot. It hits the wall. And then there's a volley by number 8, Emmanuel Mercado, ends up in the net. Therefore, it's a goal kick.
Great possession, great control of this match currently from Rockford Thunder, and while Bridge City hasn't been able to recover the ball, that has to do with the great possession control of the ball from Rockford Thunder. Bridge City trying to contain and trying to wait for Rockford to commit an error and lose the ball to try to counter-attack. That's one of the formulas that Bridge City has been working on along this season. We see them play against other teams here at MLIS, and they're always trying to anticipate, trying to look for the right moment to sneak up and win the ball and then attack.
Glorioso avance, he lets it go, but Daniel Bolaños is right there. There was a test from goalie to goalie, and Daniel Bolaños came out big on that stoppage. The ball is put in play now. Bolaños to Pichardo. Schroeder is right there. There's a timeout.
That is correct. That is the final of the first quarter. That brings us to the end of the first quarter here at Mercyhealth Sportscore 2. Rockford Thunder and Bridge City battling out early. We'll step aside for a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Una carga económica al momento de nuestra partida es demasiado pesado para nuestros hijos cuando no existen los recursos económicos para cubrir esa necesidad. Contácteme ahora y le voy a asesorar de forma gratuita de cómo usted puede evitar esa carga económica al momento de nuestra partida.
El Jefe Entertainment domina los eventos más grandes de Estados Unidos y Latinoamérica. Escenarios enormes, la mejor producción, transmisiones de impacto y espectáculos que estremecen multitudes. Con trayectoria, fuerza, energía y precisión absoluta, llevamos cada show al máximo nivel. El Jefe Entertainment. Grandeza que se siente. Poder que se escucha.
Welcome back to Mercyhealth Sportscore 2. We're ready to get things going here in the second quarter between Rockford Thunder and Bridge City. Currently, there is no score. It's still 0-0. Thanks for staying with us. Second quarter action is starting right now, and I want to take this time, Tico, to say hello to everyone who's following this broadcast, starting from Turkey 560. Thank you so much. Rick James, hello once again. Jorky Face 60, goalie on point on 100. He's on fire. That's a shout out to Glorioso. Edgar 679. Let's go Pookie number 23. I believe we got some fans from Bridge City. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this broadcast as much as Tico Fernandez and I love broadcasting for MLIS. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please leave your comments in our YouTube channel. Once again, your channel, MLIS, the channel of professional indoor soccer. And Tico Fernandez, welcome back. Thank you so much. Let's get ready for the second quarter, Tico.
Number 7 for the visiting team, Jack Schroeder is going to put it in play, waiting for the referee to make sure that everything is in the up and up with the electronic clock to start the countdown to the second period of play. Here we go. Let the action begin of this second period of play. Welcome, wherever you are tuning in. Welcome to the broadcast group. So, extending the ball in his own territory, he decides to go forward. Not yet closing or crossing the equator yet. He goes on the no-look pass, which is becoming very, very popular. Now, Daniel Bolaños put the ball in play, giving it to Morris on the right-hand side of the pitch. Mora comes into the pitch, or the play rather. Pichardo let the ball roll on the wall. Right back to Daniel Bolaños. Pichardo, Carlos, first name. To number 9, Abdullah. Abdullah to Daniel Bolaños. To Carlos Pichardo. Number 23 is right there, Nathan Drasicic on defense, or trying to impede the forward progress of the home team. The home team are wearing yellow. There's a shot with the green shorts. The visiting team all black with gold letters and numbers. Number 6 comes up. Heriberto Dominguez with the ball, hanging the wall on the left-hand side of the pitch. Bounce it off. There's a ball on the cross, but Ren comes up with that ball for his home team. He rolls the number 5 into play. Speaking of number 5, Menheimer for Bridge City. Right back to Glorioso. To Gabe Norris. Di Matteo. He's all fixed up and playing again. Like to see that. A great player. Recouping from that little bounce that he had on the lower back. Now, there's a goal by Bridge City FC. The score is 1-0 in favor of the visiting team.
Great goal from the number 8, Gabe Norris from Bridge City FC, making sure he gets that ball right on his foot, runs down the left side, receives it from his player right away, receives it and takes that straight shot with the right foot onto the goal. And currently, Pittsburgh, Bridge City is up 1, Rockford Thunder 0.
Rockford Thunder going on the offense after that goal on the right-hand side of the pitch. Loses it momentarily. Recoups it. Right back to Rodrigo. Bolaños comes out of his cabana to help on the play, but the play goes the other way. Bounces it off, but Bolaños right there with the cannon shot. Heriberto Dominguez. The strip on the play, but nothing big. Now there's a forceful fight for the ball, but nothing big. It was hard but clean. There's a foul that favors the home team, the Rockford Thunder. Pichardo is going to play. He does to Daniel Bolaños. Daniel Bolaños to Abdullah. Abdullah Bolaños. Bolaños, Pichardo, right back to Pichardo, in his own end of the pitch, puts a long ball that the defense for Bridge City FC comes up with it. Di Matteo, on a fancy play for the visiting team, decides to go right, but Abdullah is right there on a breakaway. Here comes the Thunder. But there is a foul. But it is a Bridge City FC that is going to be put in play by Grant and Glorioso, which he does on a change of personnel. They have to hurry up on defense because Bridge City FC want to surprise them. There's a ball up in the sky, hits the net. Therefore, is a home team Rockford Thunder ball.
A great idea from Nate Dragicic right away, puts down the ball and tries to get Rockford Thunder off guard right away and trying to beat before they organize, but unfortunately wasn't able to complete that pass or that great play. But you know what, Tico, Rockford Thunder has been trying the last few minutes, has not focused recently in the match. That's where Pittsburgh has caught them off guard in the defensive line, especially from number 8, Gabe Norris, who sees that there is a clear view, a clear path right on his side, the left side, and takes the opportunity to complete that pass. This shows us that Rockford Thunder in the first couple of minutes have also been doing both, doing an end-to-end action, doing the quick transitions, but both teams doing just enough defensively until Pittsburgh Bridge City has looked to that pass and taken advantage of the opportunity.
Stefan Lundberg for Bridge City FC have to be helped off the pitch, and we resume duties here in Rockford. Daniel Bolaños playing off the wall. Talavera, number 3, comes into play. Right back to Daniel Bolaños. Daniel Bolaños extending the ball. Here we go, right in front of our broadcast. Right back to number 6. He's wearing number 1. Daniel Bolaños, I have him as number 4, but not a big deal. We'll correct that little spelling, or typo rather. Heriberto Dominguez waiting for Suarez, left-hand side of the pitch. The referee is very close to the pitch. And there's a break in the action. It's Thunder ball, right back to Daniel Bolaños. Number 1 in his dorsal. Rodrigo Cruz to Bolaños. He decides to go the other way to Diego Bolaños. Number 13, Anthony Rolwan to Grant Glorioso. On a feet, looking forward to Austin Rock. Di Matteo. Watch out. Shader on a cross. But Diego Bolaños is very close to the action and comes up with the ball. There's a long pass. Di Matteo. It's a header. Defensively. But back to Daniel Bolaños. He's been very busy in this game so far. Number 19, Diego Bolaños. In front of us, a gifted athlete. To the other Bolaños. It's Bolaños to Bolaños. Daniel Bolaños. Oh, gives it away to Schrader. Comes up. Bolaños have to come out big. There's a breakaway. In number 7 set, thank you. Gift.
A miscommunication from the Rockford Thunder defense side, where Jack Shearer takes advantage, goes one-on-one against Bolaños, takes him out, takes a shot right on the right side, where the great block from goalkeeper Daniel Bolaños, but rebounds in, and Shearer is right there to complete that complete pass and finish it off to put Pittsburgh Bridge City up 2, Rockford Thunder 0.
Rockford Thunder is gonna put it in play. Right back to Corona. Corona to Bolaños. Carlos Pichardo decides to go with Mora. A long feed. Bounces off the wall. Alejandro Corona waiting for it. There's a long shot that ends up in the net, though therefore is a goal kick for Bridge City FC. Grant Glorioso, the goalie, is going to put it in play. He looks forward. Long play on a hand throw. Right back on the territory of Di Matteo, number 14, to Dragicic. Carlos Pichardo on defense. Glorioso breaks away forward, but that was a very short burst. Norris to Glorioso. Mora came in. There's a push from behind. The referee calls the foul.
Yeah, we have Carlos Pichardo currently upset of that call, but as we saw it right in front of our eyes, we did see a small push, and well, you know, that's why the referee was very close, better view than us, and said, no, this is a foul. Let's see what Bridge City has set up for this shot.
There's two that hits one of them. Grant Glorioso, the goalie, very calmly in the middle of the pitch, puts the ball forward to Di Matteo, couldn't control. Number 17, Alejandro Corona, comes up with the ball for the home team to Pichardo. Pichardo to Daniel Bolaños. Daniel Bolaños goes forward, keeps going, he's gone, looking to Pichardo, but decides to go on the right-hand side. Carlos Pichardo, left-hand side. Pichardo again. To Bolaños. Now number 6 comes into the picture. Dominguez. Dominguez sends a long ball that bounces off the wall. Are we doing after the -5? The switch? Yes, we are. A ball that belongs to Bridge City FC. Rock decides to go forward, but instead is number 7, Schroeder, the author of the second goal for the visiting team. Daniel Bolaños. Bolaños again. Dominguez plays it off the wall. There's a swing. That hits the same. Bolaños breaks away to Talavera. Talavera to Bolaños, loses the ball, trips on it. But number 10, Coyate, is there for the visiting team. Talavera on a long bounce to Newell. Right back to Daniel Bolaños. Talavera on another breakaway for the Rockford Thunder. Decides to go back to Heriberto Dominguez. Heriberto Dominguez to Talavera on the right-hand side, hugging the wall. On a little crawler, on a little clipper, but nothing comes out of that. Whoa, Talavera on a foul, but the player continue. The playing continue. Coyate, number 17, Newell for Bridge City FC. Talavera comes up with the ball for Rockford Thunder. Right back to Daniel Bolaños. Daniel Bolaños to Rodrigo Cruz. Fits the ball, middle of the pitch. Looking, there's a shot! But Glorioso somehow came out big on that play. There is the Thunder knocking on the door, knocking on the wall, knocking somewhere out front. Decides to regroup back. Cruz to Mora. No, decides to go to Bolaños, the goalie. Air breaks on the play. There's a shot that is going to bounce off the wall. The crowd trying to get into the game. Pichardo once again on the pitch to Mora. Mora, left foot pass, looking for Mo Tajahidin.
Qué gran inicio estamos viendo en estos momentos de parte de ambos equipos. Un partido muy cerrado. Tenemos el Rockford Thunder, el equipo de casa, que inició muy controlado, organizado. Una segunda parte que pues, algo que desear, algo que decir. Se ha abierto un poco más el equipo rival de Brick City, dándole un poco de espacio. Desafortunadamente, como pueden ver, Rockford Thunder no ha podido concretar esas opciones, esas oportunidades hacia gol. Y bueno, vemos un Brick City que ha podido controlar, tener posición de balón, conectarse un poco más, agarrar ese ritmo dentro de esta cancha el día de hoy. Bueno, actualmente para los que nos están siguiendo en la transmisión, muchísimas gracias por sintonizar. Actualmente Pittsburgh Brick City lleva 2 goles ante Rockford Thunder, el equipo de casa, que no ha podido buscar el poder iniciar con un gol.
La pelota la recupera el equipo de casa por intermedio de Corona. Corona alimenta el balón hacia atrás con Daniel Bolaño. Daniel Bolaño se enfrenta a nuestro palco de transmisión con Rodrigo Cruz. Rodrigo Cruz, uno de los capitanes, escudriña el horizonte. Pone la pelota en movimiento, pero de alguna manera u otra resulta en los pies del golero Daniel Bolaño. Daniel Bolaños se hace presente, se enseña, el balón va para él. Rodando. Expectativamente ahí está en la jugada Matt Tilbaum para el equipo de visita. De nuevo Bolaños con el balón yéndose hacia frente. Pasa al ecuador de la cancha con Mercado. Se la vuelve a su golero Bolaños. El equipo de casa tratando de irse no arriba, sino que poner un gol en el tablero digital para disminuir un poco la distancia que tiene en el marcador, que es 2-0 en contra. La pelota dividida que llega a la mano de Gran Glorioso en un balón que estaba pegadito a la pared. De nuevo Glorioso con el dominio del esférico por la mitad del terreno de juego. Llega donde está Coullate manda un balón largo ahí que pega en la pared, pero él comete un foul por intermedio de Jake Plum, enviando el balón ahorita hacia el número 8. El Mercado para el equipo de casa, se manda al ataque. Rodrigo Cruz sigue avanzando el equipo de casa en un trace ahí con ahora con Bolaños, va con el pase largo, pega en la pared, le pega en el pecho, pero Gran Glorioso está ahí muy percatado de dónde está la pelota y cae enfrente de su cabaña. Se queda con el esférico abriendo por el sector de la izquierda con su defensor mirando por donde Gran Glorioso en un trazo largo. De testa ahorita el defensor Corona sale avante con el esférico, se va en una cabalgata por la mitad del terreno de juego, sigue avanzando el número 6 Domínguez hacia atrás. Compañero Alejandro Corona mira por dónde con Pichardo, cucharea la pelota ahí arriba, pero le bloquean el camino y termina en la mano de Gran Glorioso.
Dos equipos, ambos sabiendo que va a estar por terminar el segundo cuarto, iniciando y buscando.
Gol en una pelota que se fue escurrido por el sector de la derecha. 3-0 el marcador a favor del equipo de visita.
Gran definición del número 23 de parte de Brick City, Nate Dragicic, que justo recibe el balón, se va al 1 contra 1 contra el jugador del Rockford Thunder, se desmarca y bueno, comienza y define con un gran tiro hacia la portería y sube nuevamente al equipo de Brick City en el marcador. Actualmente Pittsburgh Brick City 3, Rockford Thunder 0. Y regresamos en un momento porque han llamado un tiempo de receso. It's currently a timeout and we'll be right back with only a few seconds left to the second quarter.
El festival más esperado del verano está de regreso en Elgin. Este sábado 13 de junio vive el Micheleros Fest en Festival Park desde las 2 de la tarde. Disfruta un super concierto con los 12 de Tamaulipas.
La empresa se fue para arriba y el chaval anda bien pila.
Serapio Ramírez y Alex Ramírez. La séptima banda.
Yo no soy gente de ni un cartel, pero soy bravo como la ven.
Los contrabandistas.
Quiero ser como el aire.
Y aún faltan Faltan artistas por confirmar. Además, micheladas, comida deliciosa, bebidas, vendedores y diversión para toda la familia. Boletos Early Bird, solo $25. Niños menores de 10 años entran gratis. Compra tus entradas ahora en el GinMicheFestival.com. El Gin Miche Fest, este sábado 13 de junio en Festival Park, donde el verano sabe mejor.
And welcome back to Mercyhealth Sportscore 2. A few seconds left to this second quarter before going into halftime. Currently, score is Pittsburgh Bridge City 3, Rockford Thunder 0. Y bueno, bienvenido Tico Fernández. Gran partido estamos viendo ante estos dos equipos, dos luchando para ascender dentro de la tabla de posiciones. Justo una diferencia de una postura. Actualmente tenemos a Bridge City en el quinto lugar y luego le sigue luego Rockford Thunder en el sexto lugar, Tico.
Hay una pelota ahí que fue disputada. Carlos Pichardo en discusión con el árbitro, pero hay un tiro libre que pertenece al equipo de visita. Presa la barrera defensiva. Enfrente de nosotros tenemos a Nuevo Di Mateo por el otro lado del terreno de juego. Pelota dividida. Viene un breakaway, pero ahí está Abdullah defensivamente, recuperando el dominio del esférico que pone a jugar a Mercado, pero fue muy poco. Balonazo que pega en Pichardo. Hay un jugador caído del equipo de casa enfrente de nosotros, pero la acción continúa con la pared, pero Schroeder no está cediendo nada y tampoco es la defensa del equipo de casa. Cuando se va ahorita al ataque, Alejandro Corona sale de su cabaña, gran glorioso, pero ahí está Pichardo también defensivamente para el equipo de casa. Un balonazo largo buscando a Abdullah, de media volea. Termina el periodo.
That's the end of the second quarter, and we've reached halftime here at Rockford. Plenty of action so far between Rockford Thunder and Bridge City. We'll be taking a break, gather some halftime thoughts from head coach and player from Rockford Thunder. We'll be right back. Stay with us. We'll be right back to hear some thoughts from Rockford Thunder.
Mexican families are proud of their recipes, but also everyone wants to be unique. We cook from scratch, using only the freshest and finest ingredients in all of our dishes. In the house specialty, wood fire cooking, like Grandma used to do.
Carlos, nosotros planeamos tantas cosas en la vida, que los 15 años, que el bautizo, que el matrimonio, pero nunca planeamos lo único que tenemos seguro en la vida, la muerte. Exacto. Es como no tener un seguro para su automóvil. Usted no planea chocar, pero puede pasar. En el caso de un funeral, que es seguro que va a suceder, el ignorar si va a pasar solo trae, aparte del dolor de perder a un ser querido, la posible falta de dinero para un funeral digno, como todos lo queremos. Llame ahora. Siempre estará satisfecho de haber llamado al evitarle a sus seres queridos tantos pesares y preocupaciones que no necesitan.
El Jefe Entertainment domina los eventos más grandes de Estados Unidos y Latinoamérica. Escenarios enormes, la mejor producción, transmisiones de impacto y espectáculos que estremecen multitudes. Con trayectoria, fuerza, energía y precisión absoluta, llevamos cada show al máximo nivel. El Jefe Entertainment, grandeza que se siente, poder que se escucha. El Jefe Entertainment domina los eventos más grandes de Estados Unidos y Latinoamérica. Escenarios enormes, la mejor producción, transmisiones de impacto y espectáculos que estremecen multitudes. Con trayectoria, fuerza, energía y precisión absoluta, llevamos cada show al máximo nivel. El Jefe Entertainment, grandeza que se siente, poder que se escucha.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
Una carga económica al momento de nuestra partida es demasiado pesado para nuestros hijos cuando no existen los recursos económicos para cubrir esa necesidad. Contácteme ahora y le voy a asesorar de forma gratuita de cómo usted puede evitar esa carga económica al momento de nuestra partida.
Mexican families are proud of their recipes, but also everyone wants to be unique. We cook from scratch, using only the freshest and finest ingredients in all of our dishes. In the house specialty, wood fire cooking, like Grandma used to do.
In Barca Camp, I see my son grown on and off of the field. Don't miss the time to register.
Sign up now for Barca Camp.
Nosotros planeamos tantas cosas en la vida, que los 15 años, que el bautizo, que el matrimonio, pero nunca planeamos lo único que tenemos seguro en la vida, la muerte. Exacto. Es como no tener un seguro para su automóvil. Usted no planea chocar, pero puede pasar. En el caso de un funeral, que es seguro que va a suceder, el ignorar si va a pasar solo trae, aparte del dolor de perder a un ser querido, la posible falta de dinero para un funeral digno, como todos lo queremos. Llame ahora. Siempre estará satisfecho de haber llamado al evitarle a sus seres queridos tantos pesares y preocupaciones que no necesitan.
distribution. Starting this Friday night, we're bringing you not one, not two, but 5 elite matches. Enjoy action-packed games from the Midwest Premier League, United Women's Soccer, and the UPSL. With viewing packages starting at just $2.99, it's never been easier to catch all the action from the comfort of your own home. Experience award-winning play-by-play commentary, dynamic graphics, and a professional broadcast experience, all brought to you by the National Soccer Network. Fans, don't miss a moment. Stream all the excitement on Roku. The National Soccer Network, where the game comes alive. Soccer fans, the National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku. All for packages starting at just $2.99. Don't miss a moment of the action. National Soccer Network on Roku. Every goal, every save, every moment.
El Jefe Entertainment domina los eventos más grandes de Estados Unidos y Latinoamérica. Escenarios enormes, la mejor producción, transmisiones de impacto y espectáculos que estremecen multitudes. Con trayectoria, fuerza, energía y precisión absoluta, llevamos cada show al máximo nivel. El Jefe Entertainment. Grandeza que se siente, poder que se escucha.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
Una carga económica al momento de nuestra partida es demasiado pesado para nuestros hijos cuando no existen los recursos económicos para cubrir esa necesidad. Contácteme ahora y le voy a asesorar de forma gratuita de cómo usted puede evitar esa carga económica al momento de nuestra partida.
Mexican families are proud of their recipes, but also everyone wants to be unique. We cook from scratch, using only the freshest and finest ingredients in all of our dishes. In the house specialty, wood fire cooking, like Grandma used to do.
In Barsacamp, I sing my song Grown on and off of the field. Don't miss the time to register.
Sign up now for Barsacamp.
Welcome back to Mercyhealth Sportscore. We're back for the second half, and the challenge is clear. Pittsburgh on top 3-0 over Rockford Thunder. The Thunder now looking for a response. Urgency is high, and there's still plenty of time for this game to run. Buckle up. Second half action starts now. My name is Teresa Limon, and I'm here along with my colleague, Tico Fernandez, bringing this broadcasting live from Rockford, Illinois. And once again, thank you so much, everyone, for your comments. We truly appreciate them. We love reading them, and thanks so much for the feedback. Also, we also see, Tico, that we have viewers, fans from Bridge City, which also we like to thank you once again. We've had previous broadcasting in other matches, and I see a lot of you still involved and following MLIS, and once again I would say thank you. Welcome, Tico.
Yes, indeed. We're about to begin the third period of play, and as Teresa stated, how you doing out there? Good to have you on board. Abdullah is going to put the ball in play to begin this third period of play for the home team, the Rockford Thunder. Mora is right to his immediate right, waiting for the referees, and there it is. We're going forward. Pichardo with the ball right back to his goalie, Daniel Bolaños. Pichardo looking, hesitating on the play, but decides to go with his goalie. Right in front of us, Isaac Mora. Pichardo, Abdullah, hesitating on the play, but recoups some time. Bolaños coming up to Pichardo. Pichardo was forced on that play a little bit, so he had to get rid of the same. Logan Malheimer for the visiting team. Spreading the ball to Plum to Glorioso. They've been kind of busy on the first two periods of play. There's a ball filtered right through the middle of the pitch, but Mora comes out back to Abdullah. Abdullah to right back to Carlos Pichardo. Carlos Pichardo waiting for the change of personnel. Dominguez comes in. Pichardo goes out. 14, Cruz waiting. Bolaños, the goalie. Daniel decides to go forward. The ball was behind him, so he had to exert himself a little bit, but nothing big because the ball goes forward. And the defense of Bridge City FC bounce it off the wall. They go on the rebound on the right-hand side of the pitch. There's a cross, but Daniel Bolaños found something underneath his feet, and it was the number 5, the ball, the game ball. Now, Diego Bolaños, 19, slowly coming up. Gives it to Daniel Bolaños. Daniel Bolaños to Diego Bolaños. Diego Bolaños goes forward. Third period of play is beginning. Right back to Daniel Bolaños. It's a privilege to say hello to everybody out there. Number 14 for the home team, Cruz with the ball. Right back to Daniel Bolaños. The goalie, Norris, is just patrolling on defense for the visiting team. Bolaños spreading the ball on the right-hand side. Forward goes. There's a shot, strong shot, but Brent Glorioso was there, bouncing it up for a couple of seconds, fraction of that, but puts the ball in play on the pitch. Decides to go forward on that one. Now, Rockford Thunder, be careful. That was a ball that Bolaños does a little jump, and the ball keeps going. Talavera putting the ball on the left-hand side of the pitch. Waves him on, waves him on, waves him on, waves him on, and goes out to the goalie, Daniel Bolaños. Daniel Bolaños to number 14, Rodrigo Cruz. Daniel Bolaños. Diego Bolaños. Cruz. Bounce it off the wall to number 8, Mercado. The ball is across in front of Glorioso's Cabana. There's a shot, but Glorioso on a 2-bounce play comes out with the ball. Di Matteo goes out forward, hesitates. The number 3 is right there, Talavera. Right back to Glorioso. Di Matteo. Di Matteo looking, 14. To Glorioso, sends a scoop up there with a little spin on the ball. Hits the wall. Still trying. There's a shot that goes up on top of Daniel Bolaños' Cabana. Di Matteo, defense's duty, gets tripped on the wall, and there's the whistle. It was Talavera that tripped them. The referee didn't hesitate, and it's a foul.
Great opportunity for number 3, Marcos Talavera. Unfortunately, was able to recover the ball right away and trying to attack right away onto the side of Bridge City. But unfortunately, there was no one from Rockford Thunder coming up on his side to kind of help him out through that pass. But right away,
there's a goal. There's a goal for the visiting team, Bridge City FC. That goes up on the score 4-0.
Great shot from number 23, Nate Dreyasic. Right away, Pookie, as his teammates call him. Great shot with the left hook. Right away to hit the goalkeeper. Right past the goalkeeper. Great shot. And as you have mentioned, we have Pittsburgh Bridge City 4 and Rockford Thunder 0.
Pichardo on the ball. Right back to Bolaños. Try to make something happen on that ball, on the long ball, but the header comes out to Glorioso. Hits it out of bounds. The ball hits the net. Therefore, it's a Rockford Thunder ball. Abdullahi very close to the play. So is Juarez. Mora. Pichardo. Let's see. The visiting team, Bridge City FC, puts Rui on the wall. Patrolling his Cabana, it's Brent Glorioso. Helped by number 17, immediately new on the left-hand side of the Cabana. There's the ball by Mora. Decides to go left and hits the wall. Carlos Pichardo comes out big. There's a long volley that heads it out to looking for Abdullahi. He hit him just as it was coming down, but Glorioso stopped it. On the line, there's a cross on the play, but again, Daniel Bolaños stopping everything that comes his way. So far, unless It's something major that makes the visiting team, Bridge City FC, go up and score. Again, Daniel Bolaños, a great goalkeeper. With the other Bolaños, Diego. Diego to Daniel. What's up on the pitch? Abdullah waiting for it to bounce off the wall. Couldn't come up in the transition, commits a foul. It's a Bridge City FC ball. Let's see who's going to put it in play. Number 13, Anthony Rockford. He does. Mercado comes. Defense and duties. Right back to Grant and Glorioso. Looking forward. Just a long shot on the left-hand side. Leaves the player on the ground and comes out big. To Diego Bolaños, try to break away on that one. He needs some help on that forward pass. Decides to go back to regroup. He does. Middle of the pitch. Right back to the Rockford Thunder player. And it is Bolaños on a breakaway, hitting the wall. The wall plays too. Heriberto Dominguez with Daniel Bolaños. Dominguez. Right there, Matt Tilbaum. Dominguez to Bolaños. Rock came hard on that play. Send it out of bounds or hitting the net. Therefore, it's a Rockford Thunder ball. Bolaños looking on the pass, but decides to go on the other side. Mercado Cruz. Pass it. Watch out. On a breakaway is Bridge City FC on the cross. And Daniel Bolaños stopped it right on the line. Stopped that call. Breakaway looking. Di Matteo directing traffic and defense. One of the captains for Bridge City FC. Daniel Bolaños for the Rockford Thunder. Dominguez, Bolaños. On the other side is number 21, Tilbaum. Trying to get that ball, but the Rockford Thunder players say, let's pass it down to my goalie, Daniel Bolaños, and he does. Watch out. There was a pressure on that play, on the volley. With number 8, Mercado hits the net, therefore it's a goal kick.
And a stoppage in play here between Rockford Thunder and Bridge City. We'll take a quick timeout. Don't go anywhere. More action coming up next.
El festival más esperado del verano está de regreso en Elgin. Este sábado 13 de junio vive el Micheleros Fest en Festival Park desde las 2 de la tarde. Disfruta un super concierto con los 2 de Tamaulipas.
La empresa se fue para arriba y el chaval anda bien fila.
Serapio Ramírez y Alex Ramírez. La séptima banda.
Yo no soy gente de ni un cartel, pero soy bravo como la ves.
Los contrabandistas.
Quiero ser como el aire.
Y aún faltan artistas por confirmar. Además, micheladas, comida deliciosa, bebidas, vendedores y diversión para toda la familia. Boletos Early Bird, solo $25. Niños menores de 10 años entran gratis. Compra tus entradas ahora en elginmichefestival.com. Elgin Miche Fest, este sábado 13 de junio en Festival Park, donde el verano sabe mejor.
And we are back once again to the third quarter. Currently, we have Rockford Thunder scoreless in this match. Pittsburgh Bridge City has scored 4 goals, while the Thunder continues to be without scoring a goal. We're currently 7 more minutes left to the third quarter. And Tico, we have a game although the score hasn't been, there's a big distance between Rockford Thunder currently and Bridge City, but you know what? Anything could happen. We know how fast-paced this match is, indoor soccer. It could take 2 minutes, 3 minutes. There's been comebacks. We saw it not too long ago, a few days ago with Cleveland Clunch with Rockford Thunder, and, anything could happen, Tico.
Pichardo goes on the offense, hitting the wall, coming. I was waiting for that. And it's Zach Morales here, Tico. Singa goal.
What a great finish. Número 10 is Zach Mora off the wall, right to the feet of the player, and puts it right in where Glorioso was unable to read and anticipate that shot. Rockford Thunder has come up on the score at Pittsburgh, Bridge City 4, Rockford Thunder 1.
Glorioso with the ball, great. Now we careful. Glorioso. And then there's Talavera roaring right back in front of our broadcast booth. There's a hug, but there is another one that comes in. There's a congregation of players in front of our broadcast fighting for the ball, but hard, but clean. But it's Talavera that takes him off the play to 14. To the other side of the pitch, and Diego Bolaños, now the thunder. We can hear it in the distance. Bolaños, the goalie, try his luck up front. His luck up front, watch out, he gave it away. Now the defense have to catch up because they go on a breakaway. Schroeder for the visiting team. There's a cross. There is a crowd out. Again, Bolaños steals the ball. There's a scoop for him. Watch out! Glorioso had to leave his cabana momentarily, but Bolaños keep rolling the ball. On the offense scheme, there's a ball that hits the wall. Always looking for the ball, or the wall rather, because the wall also plays wide. Watch out, because Nulo goes on the counterattack for the visiting team. 56, Rock puts the pressure on that one. Drasic with the ball, number 23 for the visiting team. Decides to go forward to Glorioso. He want to try his luck up front. There's a cross in the play, and there's a score by the visiting team.
Great shot, great finish from Bridge City. Once again, number 8. Gabe Norris taking a great shot, great pass received by the player. Glorioso passes it, sends his player right away, receives it with the right foot and finishes it off right past the goalkeeper, Daniel Bolaños. And here we go, Bridge City is up with 5. Rockford Thunder 1. Gran partido esta tarde, Tico.
Partidazo que lo que estamos presenciando aquí, aunque el digital no lo indique de esa manera, pero el equipo de casa Rockford Thunder tratar de minimizar esa distancia que tiene en el marcador a favor del equipo de visita. Hay un trabonazo ahí que termina en la net. De Mateo la va a poner en servicio para su propio equipo. Tiene que ir un poquitito para atrás, le dice el referí a Alejandro Juárez. Así lo hace, toma la distancia, detenía las acciones en el terreno de juego, mirando el horizonte para ver qué es lo que dice el otro árbitro. Finalmente está acomodando el digital para que todo esté en orden. Di Mateo la va a poner en movimiento para su equipo. Viene una pelota pegadita al piso artificial. Es el jugador Logan, número 5 en su dorsal para el equipo de visita. Manda un trazo largo por sector de la derecha, como un domingo sin dinero. Largo, pelota dividida al medio. Cuidado, ahí defensivamente está el equipo de casa. Alejandro Corona tratando de enviar ese balón arriba. Hay una testa defensiva para el equipo de visita. Un trazo que Mora la baja elegantemente al terreno de juego. Le cogen, le tapean el pie de apoyo. Great Norris hacia atrás con Pichardo extendiendo a lo largo y ancho de su propio territorio. Tiene la custodia ahí de Jake Plum. Se apoya atrás con su golero Daniel Bolaños. Viene un trazo largo que va a pegar en el vídeo. Así lo hace. Le queda al jugador de Thunder buscando el apoyo ahí de Pichardo, que suelta un balonazo que pega en una humanidad del equipo de visita. Sigue con la vertical ahorita el equipo de casa. Trabonazo. Pega en la net. Ahí esa pelota le pertenece al equipo de casa, que dice vamos hacia arriba, que queremos el segundo de la tarde-noche. Bueno, todavía no llegamos a tanto en este día, pero se ve en el horizonte lo que queremos, más goles. Ahorita Carlos Pichardo con el esférico, Mora ahorita discutiendo el balón con el número 5, Mannheimer. Hacia atrás Carlos Pichardo montado en la bicicleta, la motocicleta en este caso, pero es eléctrica porque tiene mucha potencia. Viene ahorita Abidael con la pelota al medio. ¡Gol!
De parte de Abdullahi, justo a su compañero Alejandro Juárez, que de taconcito ve y conecta el de mirada con el número 10 nuevamente, Isaac Mora, que dice pásame la que estoy enfrente, y anota ese gol. Y bueno, tenemos un gran partido, como lo mencioné, un equipo que no se da por vencido después del primer gol, que justamente era de Isaac Mora. Nuevamente levanta el ánimo del equipo. Estamos viendo un Rockford Thunder completamente diferente hacia el primero y segundo cuarto. Justo el marcador no lo indica, pero como lo mencionaste, Zico, todo puede pasar en cualquier momento. Suficiente tiempo tiene el equipo de casa para poder remontar. Actualmente el marcador: Pittsburgh Bridge City 5, Rockford Thunder 2.
La pelota la tiene Diego Bolaños en su propio territorio. Abdullahi está cerquitita de la jugada, y para él va jugando atrás, apoyándose con su golero Daniel Bolaños. Mira por dónde abre el terreno de juego, sector de la izquierda en su propio territorio. De nuevo la pelota va para el golero Daniel Bolaños, mirando por dónde, para el otro Bolaños, que en este caso es Diego. Diego ahora con Daniel. Daniel se la devuelve a Diego. Ahora con Daniel, el golero del mismo apellido. Abre sector de la izquierda, mirando por dónde, tratando de filtrar la defensa del equipo de Bridge City FC. Viene Diego Bolaños abriéndosela con el golero Daniel Bolaños, mirando por dónde viene ese aventura. ¡Arriba! ¡Suelta payaso! Así como venía, le pegó sin asco. Diego Bolaños.
Qué gran gol y definición de pase de Diego, el número 19, que con toda la iniciativa y la intensidad recibe ese balón. Se va en contra en 1 contra 1 y la da la definición justo a un remate, un misil que justo le da a un punto más a su equipo Rockford Thunder en el mejor momento. Y bueno, han llamado un descanso justo necesario, porque Bridge City no está respondiendo. Y bueno, nos vamos a un corte, timeout here at Mercyhealth Score 2. We'll pause with them when we return. More MLIS soccer action here. Stay with us.
El festival más esperado del verano está de regreso en Elgin. Este sábado 13 de junio vive el Micheleros Fest en Festival Park desde las 2 de la tarde. Disfruta un super concierto con los 2 de Tamaulipas.
La empresa se fue para arriba y el chaval anda bien pila.
Serapio Ramírez y Alex Ramírez.
Tú sabes bien que yo no digo consecuencias.
La séptima banda.
Yo no soy gente de ni un cartel, pero soy bravo como la ven.
Los contrabandistas.
Quiero ser como el aire.
Y aún faltan artistas por confirmar. Además, micheladas, comida deliciosa, bebidas, vendedores y diversión para toda la familia. Boletos Early Bird, solo $25. Niños menores de 10 años entran gratis.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. What a match. Qué gran partido, Tico, estamos viendo. Se ha levantado el equipo de casa Rockford Thunder, la intensidad está al tope.
Al tope, como gasolina de carreras está esto. Alto octanaje, balón que pegó en la net. Le pertenece al equipo de visita que va a poner en movimiento en Dagetic. Hacia atrás con el número 23. La pelota en movimiento sector de la izquierda. Jugada de lujo de taquito ahí, pero hay una patada ahí que le pega a Carlos Pichardo, reclamándole al referí. Le dice, levántate porque la pelota le pertenece a usted. Pasa Di Matteo enfrente, le dice, perdóname compa, que no fue adrede. La pelota la tiene ahorita Daniel Bolaños, el golero del equipo de casa, abriendo con Carlos Pichardo. Carlos Pichardo ahorita patrullando su sector de trabajo. Hace la pauta. Posa para la foto con la planta derecha del pie diestro. Pero de nuevo viene mirando el digital, decide hablar o mandarle la pelota, hablar futbolísticamente con Daniel Bolaños. La pelota acá Carlos Pichardo. De nuevo para el golero Bolaños. Para Pichardo. Mirando de alguna manera u otra el digital. Dirigiendo tráfico ahorita está Carlos Pichardo. Un jugadorzazo, en mi parecer, en el fútbol de los Estados Unidos de Norteamérica. La pelota dividida, cuidado porque ahí está Mora, no puede controlar el balón. Abdullah se viene ahorita, pisa el balón. Otro de los jugadores que tienen una magia en esa pie. La pelota dividida para Mora, que queda picando ahí. Abdullah llega. ¡Tabonazo! Enviando ese balón a tiro de esquina. Hacia atrás le dice el referí. Un poquitito para atrás. Y tiene que obedecer las leyes del referí. La ley del campo viene desde atrás. Le quedó incomodísima a Domínguez, que no puede pegarle como él quería a ese balón. Ahí está el final del tercer periodo de juego.
Third quarters are in the books here at Mercyhealth Sports 2. This one is setting up for an exciting final period between Rockford Thunder and Bridge City. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back when we return. It's fourth quarter action. Don't go anywhere.
Mexican families are proud of their recipes, but also everyone wants to be unique. We cook from scratch, using only the freshest and finest ingredients in all of our dishes. In the house specialty, wood fire cooking, like Grandma used to do.
Para una carga económica al momento de nuestra partida es demasiado pesado para nuestros hijos cuando no existen los recursos económicos para cubrir esa necesidad. Contácteme ahora y le voy a asesorar de forma gratuita de cómo usted puede evitar esa carga económica al momento de nuestra partida.
Welcome back to Mercyhealth Sportscore 2. We're ready to start the fourth quarter. This is where it all gets tense, Tico. Rockford Thunder needs a big push. Pittsburgh looking to close it out, and everything's on the line in these final minutes. Fourth quarter action starts right now, Tico Fernandez.
Here we go. Fourth quarter. Austin Rock is going to put it in play. Rockford Thunder roaring right back. I mean, just technical stuff right now. Waiting for the referees to adjust the electronic clock and make sure that everything is in the up and up as far as timing is concerned. Rock is going to put it in play for his visiting team, number 56, Austin Rock. What a great last name. There you go. The referees are ready to go. Here we go, 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 here we go. We are ready to begin this fourth period of play. The digital, what do we got on the reverse? What do we got, ref?
They're changing and they're adjusting the time right now, but I want to say thank you so much and a shout out to our broadcasting team behind the scenes. I want to say a quick thank you for helping us here at the live broadcast. You know, to the team, you guys are doing great. Cameraman, excellent job. Jonathan in the back scenes. Tico Fernandez, let's get ready for the fourth quarter.
There you go. There's the ball and watch out because Carlos Pichardo is on it. He puts the ball, hits the wall. The visiting team, Rich City FC, comes up with the header on that one defensively. But on the turnaround, Mora, he wants another goal for his team. Now, the visiting team, Rich City FC, comes roaring back. Abdullah, it's ready. Here we go. Right back to number 70. Hello, Indira. Now Daniel Bolaños stretching the ball to number 14, Rodrigo Cruz. Rodrigo Cruz looking, filtering that ball. Chest trap it up there. On a volley that hits the net. And yeah. Number 19, Diego Bolaños, is going to put it in play after that net hitting that obviously gives it, according to league rules, to the other team. 2 on the wall for Bridge City FC. Here we go on a cross. Intensity of a game, Teresa. Viewers, this is it.
What a great set play from number 19. Giving it to his colleague running down the left side. Marcos Talavera, number 3, putting it away to get his team back on track. Currently, Pittsburgh 5, Rockford 4.
Oh my God, I like those numbers because Diego Bolaños, to the goalie Daniel Bolaños, decides to go forward, but Diego has other thoughts. Daniel with the ball. We got ourselves a thunder game. Bolaños in short to the goalie. To Diego. Looking. Bridge City FC pressured on a breakaway. Daniel Bolaños, Talavera, there's a shot that hits the wall. Bolaños lets it roll. Yelling, instructing his field players to Daniel Bolaños, asking for the ball. Pichardo does the same. In short to this goalie. Carlos on the other side. Pichardo. Daniel. In the meantime, we got Boomban up front. All the pieces set to go on this great game. Spreading the ball on the left-hand side. There's a glitch on the play, but there's a late call.
What a great match we're seeing. What a comeback from Rockford Thunder. Tico, I'm kind of getting a flashback from the last game they had against Cleveland Crunch where they were actually down and then came right back up. But Tico, this is the great soccer. This is the rhythm of indoor soccer from MLIS.
Oh, glorioso. When Mora tries to go forward, tackle him on an open field and gets gets the blue card, the first one of the game.
That is something, a surprise. Usually we never see something like that in a match, but Glorioso did receive a blue card. Let's see what move does the head coach Tyler Back decide to do in order to recover that position, that leader that was in the back line. And right away, Tico, we have a match.
Oh, yes, indeed. Now, Rockford Thunder has a power play on their side. Now, Daniel Bolaños goes forward. The other Bolaños just waiting for instruction from his coach. Coach up in the bench, shouting directions. Here we go. 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 What an exciting game, ladies and gentlemen. Mora to Bolaños. Bolaños to Mora. Mora looking. He shoots. And temporarily goalkeeper. Bolaños going forward. He decides to go on the shot that hits the wall. Talavera couldn't control that. Mora, Isaac had to go back to Bolaños. Daniel, right back to Isaac Mora. Goes into Rich City FC territory. Right back to Diego Bolaños. Looking to Talavera. Talavera, the same token, giving it to Diego Bolaños, the playmaker. To Talavera. Talavera decides to go forward. No. Back to Bolaños. Bolaños. The visiting team all back there defensively. They're forming a defensive wall back there. Talavera on that shot, on the rebound. Goes in short. Off the wall to Bolaños. Going a little rip. No, he decides to go on the play. Open field play. He centered the ball a little too much, and then there was Dragicic coming up with the ball. On the breakaway, Talavera. There's a handball. Watch out. Because speaking of breakaway, that was number 56. Rock hits it on the net. In the meantime, Rockford Thunder has to hurry up on that play. Put the ball in motion. To Isaac Mora, left-hand side. Up on an open field to Bolaños, to Talavera. Right-hand side, he decides to go with the shot. The goalie had to hurry up because number 21, Taylor Bond Matt, was pressuring him. Now Bolaños. Number 17 reports for Corona for the Rockford Thunder. Carlos Pichardo on the pitch now. Carlos Pichardo waiting for Mora. Abdullahi, stay out here, bud. Let's go forward. Abdullahi, there's a great one. There's a shot, but the goalie extends his left leg, redirecting the direction of that ball. Bolaños. I want to give it to Pichardo because under pressure by number 13, Anthony Rowan. Right back to the goalie. Bolaños on a volley forward. There's a header, but number 17 comes out. Corona for his home team. Abdullahi had to retreat. Keeps going on the forward, but there's a foul in the play against Di Matteo. There's a little push and shove, but nothing major.
Glorioso is actually coming right back, but what a momentum, what a rhythm from part of Rockford Thunder. Unfortunately, wasn't able to take advantage of that power play, but here we go, last minutes of the fourth quarter. Rockford Thunder making sure they actually cover every zone. Bridge City coming right up, looking to attack as soon as possible. They know that Rockford Thunder is behind them, just 1 point away, people.
One goal is what separates the score. What Abdullahi on the breakaway. Here go Abdullahi. Glorioso comes up big for his team, blocking Abdullahi's shot. Carlos Pichardo. Right back to Daniel Bolaños. There's a change of personnel. Number 14 comes in, Cruz. Rodrigo Talavera. Right back to Cruz. 14 on his dorsal, Rodrigo, to Daniel Bolaños, to Talavera. Talavera, right back, to organize on the pitch, to Bolaños, the goalie. He's got an open field now, open view, to Talavera. Full strength now for both teams, to Bolaños. Talavera, Bolaños, back and forth, looking. To Bolaños. Number 6, Dominguez for Thunder. To Talavera. Only one goal is the difference on this exciting game, ladies and gentlemen. If you just join us, welcome to this exciting game right here in Rockford. Talavera looking. Bolaños, the goalie, asking for the ball. There's a volley. A little spin on it, but Glorioso comes out big and puts the ball on play right away. And he stopped it right on the line, Teresa.
What a great save from Daniel Bolaños. Keeping an eye on the ball at all times and making sure he stays away from that line, from that ball coming right in. What a great effort for Rockford Thunder we're currently seeing, while Bridge City is staying behind.
Say, give me that goal. Things are even now, Teresa.
What a great vision and look from player Alejandro Juarez, who's right there, saw his teammate Diego Bolaños walking right past him. That does a little corner heel pass, and Diego puts it right in. Glorioso having a hard time keeping a handle on the ball, and there's a score needed for Rockford Thunder to tie up this game. Pittsburgh 5, Rockford 5. We'll be right back.
El festival más esperado del verano está de regreso en Elgin. Este sábado 13 de junio vive el Micheleros Fest en Festival Park desde las 2 de la tarde. Disfruta un super concierto con los 12 de Tamaulipas.
La empresa se fue para arriba y el chaval anda bien pila.
Serapio Ramírez y Alex Ramírez.
Tú sabes bien que yo no digo consecuencias.
La séptima banda.
Yo no soy gente de ni un cartel, pero soy bravo como la ven.
Los contrabandistas.
Quiero ser como el aire.
Y aún faltan artistas por confirmar. Además, micheladas, comida deliciosa, bebidas, vendedores y diversión para toda la familia. Boletos Early Bird, solo $25. Niños menores de 10 años entran gratis. Compra tus entradas ahora en elginmichefestival.com. Elgin Miche Fest, este sábado 13 de junio en Festival Park, donde el verano sabe mejor.
Hemos iniciado los últimos 6 minutos de parte de este cuarto, y bueno, queremos darle un breve saludo a Lake County Girl que se ha reportado con nosotros, Tico, y también justo el amigo Alfonso Esquera 1640 que nos manda un saludo, y bueno, también fue el que hizo el pronóstico que iba a remontar el Rockford Thunder, Tico.
Bienvenidos sean a la transmisión emocionante partido que estamos disfrutando con todos y cada uno de ustedes. La pelota la pone en movimiento Abdulay como era por el otro sector del terreno de juego. Daniel Bolaños ahora abriendo con Carlos Pichardo, mira por dónde, hace señas con la izquierda, derecha, bombea allá arriba con su compañero, quiere bajarla de pecho, pero no puede porque, cuidado, porque aquí viene el equipo de visita. Pelota al medio, grande la defensa ahora, se la tiene que rifar ahí en la última línea. Hay un jugador tendido, Nolan Hutter, para el equipo de visita ahí en la cabaña de Daniel Bolaños.
Así es, Tico, hubo un accidente en estos minutos. Alejandro Corona brincó por un balón y bueno, desafortunadamente al ir por el intento a cabezar el balón fuera del área, pegó justo un poco en el rostro del número 13, Anthony Rowan, que en estos, disculpen, con el número 15, Nolan Hutter, que recibe un golpe un poquito debajo del rostro, pero bueno, viene la preparadora para poder revisarlo y parece que al momento todo está bien.
No hubo ninguna mala intención por intermedio de Daniel Bolaños. Se saludan ahí deportivamente, la pelota se va a poner ahorita, va a resumirse la acción, que Rodrigo Cruz la va a poner en movimiento para su equipo. Todo esto está empatado, señoras y señores, un partidazo que estamos disfrutando. La va a poner en movimiento con un trazo largo sector siniestro, que en dos piques se va fuera del territorio de juego, originando un saque que va a pertenecer al equipo de visita, Bridge City FC. Lo pone ahora buscando a Gwen Glorioso, el portero. Pasa el ecuador de la cancha, se interna en Rockford, territorio, la pelota dividida, pero ahí le madruga, comete foul. Ahí está otra tarjeta, la segunda del partido.
Qué desempeño de parte de Rockford Thunder, qué regreso, qué ritmo ha ingresado este gran equipo justo en el momento perfecto. El tercer cuarto, un cuarto muy intenso que a la decisiva ha mostrado en el último partido que es esencial para poder mostrar qué es lo que significa en el siguiente cuarto. Y bueno, lo estamos viendo en estos minutos con esa entrega, esa intensidad, y cada balón ha sido peleado de parte de Rockford Thunder. Un Bridge City que se ha visto un poco golpeado físicamente, ya se muestra el cansancio, y no solamente cansancio físico, Tico, también algo mental, ya que hemos visto un poco más de tarjetas y molestaciones de parte de Bridge City.
Lo que pasa es que el equipo de casa, cuidado porque ahorita va a soltar un troyazo. ¡Gol! ¡No puede ser bombazo! ¡Gol! Un troyazo, un cañonazo, cortesía del número 19, Diego Bolaños. Gol. ¡Qué golazo! ¡Qué bombazo! ¡Qué cañonazo!
¡Qué buena conexión de parte de Isaac Mora, que ve su jugador, su compañero Diego Bolaños por el lado izquierdo, se lo pasa, el recibimiento de Diego, justo con experiencia, con talento y carisma, lo recibe con el pie derecho, ese toque hacia enfrente, remata con el pene y vuela justo a través y cruza el arquero glorioso de Pittsburgh, Bridge City.
Glorioso sale ahí en un trayazo, pega en la net, y ese balón le pertenece al equipo de visita. Cuidado porque tienen que colocar la barrera defensiva rápidamente. Ahí se agiliza Talavera, también ahí observo a Heriberto Domínguez. La pelota la va a poner en movimiento el número 23, Rasachich. Viene, pega en la net, saque de portería. Qué emoción, qué partido. Aquellos que se comen las uñas ya no tienen, incluyéndome a mí.
Qué gran partido, Bridge City buscando la salida, poder buscar esa forma la defensiva. Lo que vimos, algo muy interesante, al inicio del cuarto, le vimos un Bridge City que se echó hacia atrás en esa línea defensiva cuando Rockford Thunder recibe y decide buscar tres jugadores de delanteros poder atacar, y bueno, eso le ha funcionado actualmente Rockford Thunder porque ha remontado este partido. Y bueno, ahora tiene mucho que ver, Tico, no solamente el atacar de parte de Rockford Thunder, sino enfocarse, el poder no cometer errores en esos pases y seguir dando esos pases completos de un solo toque, que ha sido la manera que ha funcionado en este partido.
Ha sido un gran partido por ambas escuadras. Póngale la firma que así ha sido. Hemos sido testigos. Gran Glorioso se va al ataque, suelta un trayazo que pega en la pared, arriba va Abdulay, pequeñito pero picoso allá en la defensa. Viene ahorita con Di Matteo en la defensa para el equipo de visita de Bridge City FC. Viene jugando con la pared. Lo trompincan por atrás. Fuerte pero limpio. Hacia atrás. Se alimenta con el jugador número 17 de Alejandro Corona. Alejandro Corona. Un espigado jugador del equipo de Thunder. Hacia atrás. De nuevo la pelota para Corona. Abre el terreno de juego con Daniel Bolaños. Viene Daniel Bolaños ahorita con Abdoulaye. Abdoulaye viene haciendo la bicicleta. Prefiere jugar atrás con Mora. Mora con Abdoulaye. Abre ahorita con Carlito Pichardo. Pichardo con Abdoulaye. Qué emoción, señores, en estos últimos minutos del cuarto periodo de juego que hemos presenciado aquí desde Rockford. La pelota hacia atrás con Daniel Bolaños, el golero que abandonó su cabaña. Cuidado, porque la pelota iba para él en dos tiempos. Viene Carlos Pichardo conectando la pelota por el sector de la derecha con Mora. Mora se alienta hacia arriba, pero no quiere complicarse la vida y juega hacia atrás con su golero. De nuevo la pelota, abriendo por el sector diestro. La pelota para Bolaños. Ahí viene Carlos Pichardo en acciones defensivas. Mora le cambia la trayectoria a ese balón. Va momentáneamente porque viene un trayazo ahí que se estrella en un defensa de Bridge City FC. La pelota ahorita la baja a ras de piso el equipo de casa. Rockford Thunder para el espiga de jugador número 17, Alejandro Corona, con el dominio en su propia semiluna. Viene manejando la izquierda, la derecha, conectando el balón ahorita con Heriberto Domínguez, pero pierde el domingo el dominio del esférico porque ahí está Márquez que da silbato a la distancia en un foul que le pertenece al equipo de visita. Tengan cuidado, Rockford Thunder.
Qué conexión de parte de Rockford Thunder, cada jugador anticipando, leyéndose sus jugadas. Nuevamente Rockford Thunder, otra imagen, otro equipo estamos viendo en estos momentos, esa entrega, esa ambición y intensidad de poder finalizar y cerrar este partido, algo que deben de mantener enfocados y no perder la paciencia y desesperarse. Rockford Thunder debe cubrir, proteger el balón más seguido porque sabemos el peligro de un Pittsburgh.
¡Pelota dividida! ¡Uy! Dieguito Bolaños quiere ese balón de regreso porque iba solito, pero eso ya se quedó en el retrovisor. Vamos a borrar y hay un tiempo llamado en el terreno de juego.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game. Here we go. We currently have a timeout here, Mercyhealth Sports 2. We'll pause with them when we return. More MLIS soccer.
El festival más esperado del verano está de regreso en Elgin. Este sábado 13 de junio vive el Micheleros Fest en Festival Park desde las 2 de la tarde. Disfruta un super concierto con los 12 de Tamaulipas.
La empresa se fue para arriba y el chaval anda bien pila.
Serapio Ramírez y Alex Ramírez.
Tú sabes bien que yo no digo consecuencias.
La séptima banda.
Yo no soy gente de ni un cartel, pero soy bravo como la ves.
Los contrabandistas.
Quiero ser como el aire.
Y aún faltan artistas por confirmar. Además, micheladas, comida deliciosa, bebidas, vendedores y diversión para toda la familia. Boletos Early Bird, solo $25. Niños menores de 10 años entran gratis. Compra tus entradas ahora en elginmichefestival.com. Elgin Miche Fest, este sábado 13 de junio en Festival Park, donde el verano sabe mejor.
Y regresamos nuevamente a los últimos minutos de este cuarto. ¡Qué intensidad! Y bueno, chicos, si me lo permites, quiero tomar este tiempo también para poder felicitar a una persona que nos ha apoyado desde León, Guanajuato, con el nombre de Anaid Montalvo, que esta tarde está cumpliendo años. Muchas felicitaciones, mucho éxito, un nuevo año. Y bueno, chicos, regresamos a este gran partido.
La pelota la pone en movimiento el golero del equipo de visita. Cuidado, cuidado, cuidado. Ahorita defensivamente lo trompican ahí. Le comió el pie de apoyo. Balón que le pertenece al equipo de Rockford Thunder. Felicidades de cumpleaños hasta el hermano país de México para Montalvo. Que la pase muy bien. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. A la distancia. Cuidado porque ahorita se quiere volcar con todo el equipo de visita. Está acechando. Rockford Thunder tiene que tener mucha mesura en lo que haga en el terreno de juego porque Di Matteo ahorita está poniendo la pelota en movimiento para su equipo. De nuevo la pelota para Di Matteo, se la da a Glenn glorioso, mirando por dónde va a apuntar, pone la mira, suelta el toallazo, pero también lo hace Daniel Bolaños, que vuela hacia su diestra. Bolaños del otro lado le comen el pie de apoyo. El árbitro dice que juegue, y eso es lo que está haciendo ahorita Talavera. Le trompican cuando ya vamos en cuenta regresiva para que agonice este cuarto periodo de juego. Arriba en el marcador está el equipo de casa, cuidado. Ahorita se fue arriba Heriberto Domínguez quebrando cintura. Muy bien ubicado la defensa de Mercyhealth FC. Cuidado porque se fueron con todo ahora hacia el otro lado. El terreno de juego sigue atacando el equipo de visita. Rayazo que se estrella en la pared. Viene ahorita el Domínguez, viene Domínguez, va Domínguez, sigue, cruza la pelota al medio, despojan del balón, le tomen el pie de apoyo, el árbitro dice, juegue, y eso es lo que está haciendo Mercyhealth FC. Cuidado, porque Glorioso se volvió arriba, una tarjeta ahí en la jugada, pero continúan las acciones y ahí está el silbato. Continuará y ahora sí está el silbato del ref.
Así es, una molestación. Qué intensidad estamos viendo, ambos equipos chocando. Ya solamente faltan 30 segundos en este encuentro de esta tarde en Mercyhealth Sportscore, donde ambos equipos han dado un espectáculo justo en esta liga de Major League Indoor Soccer. Sabemos la intensidad y Tico, esta es la razón, que esta es una gran liga, una liga con mucha experiencia, con jugadores expertos, con jugadas muy diferentes a otras ligas, y bueno, lo estamos presenciando porque esta liga es una gran liga de oportunidades, jugadores con grandes experiencias y que vienen a mostrar todo en estas canchas. Y bueno, Rockford Thunder no se queda atrás, justo se cierra para poder buscar ese cierre completo de este partido. Y bueno, Bridge City buscando esos espacios para ver la oportunidad de poder empatar este partido.
Cuidado porque el equipo de visita tiene el power play, o sea, un jugador de más, pelota dividida y gol. Lo empataron en ese power play, en una pelota dividida. Uy, aquí va a haber un replay de lo que vivimos el otro día con gol de oro, anticipándome a lo que vaya a pasar en estos últimos segundos, lo cual funciona, que va a ser gol, el primero que meta el gol.
Así es, Nate Dragic, que justo recibe el balón justo de su compañero Dima Day, que justo lo recibe, la regresa y define eso para poder empatar este partido. Y bueno, señoras y señores, es justo a 6 segundos y esto se puso intenso, Tico.
Se puso color de hormiga brava. Hay un silbato ahí, balón que le pertenece al equipo de casa Rockford Thunder, cuando ya está la regresiva. Viene, pelota dividida para Pichardo, viene Pichardo, hace la jugada de la patineta, pelota al medio, pegó arriba y abajo y en la línea, no hay gol.
Y ha terminado el cuarto, el final de tiempo reglamentario de este partido. Tenemos un gran partido, como lo mostraste, Tico, justo nuevamente, algo muy igual al partido anterior contra el Cleveland Crunch. No vamos a tiempos adicionales, and bueno, that brings us to the end of the regulation here at Mercyhealth Sports 2, and we're not done yet. After 4 quarters, this one is still undecided, which means we're heading to overtime. We'll step away for a quick break. When we come back, extra time to decide it. Don't go anywhere.
Mexican families are proud of their recipes, but also everyone wants to be unique. We cook from scratch. using only the freshest and finest ingredients in all of our dishes. And the house specialty, wood fire cooking, like Grandma used to do.
Dar una carga económica al momento de nuestra partida es demasiado pesado para nuestros hijos cuando no existen los recursos económicos para cubrir esa necesidad. Contácteme ahora y le voy a asesorar de forma gratuita de cómo usted puede evitar esa carga económica al momento de nuestra partida.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Mercyhealth Sportscore 2. Thanks for staying with us as we get back to continue the action right into overtime. Right away, we have both referees talking to the captains of both teams. Number 14 from the Bridge City, Josh DiMatteo, and from the home team, Rodrigo Cruz, who do the coin toss, and it seems that they will be staying on the same side. And Tico, talk to me. What is going on right now in this overtime?
Well, we're going into OT under the rule of the golden goal. Means whoever scores a goal is the winner of the game. If there's no score during the OT time, then they go to penalties. Then they go to penalties to decide who takes this game. We've been, absolutely off the charts. And thank you for staying with us throughout the same. So here we go, Teresa.
Are you ready, Tico?
Oh, I'm so ready.
What an exciting match. What an exciting two matches back-to-back from Rockford Thunder. This is my first experience watching the same team doing a comeback. And not only that, Tico, we're heading to overtime once again. This is incredible, but this is Major League Indoor Soccer. This is the type of matches you will be seeing throughout the season. And in this case, we're talking about Rockford, Illinois, between Pittsburgh, Bridge City, and Rockford Thunder.
Abdullah puts it in play. Carlos Pichardo sends a volley forward that hits the net. Therefore, it's Bridge City FC ball. Be careful. Be careful, because both teams are hot. Be careful. These guys are dangerous. I mean it in a good sense of the word. 3 on the wall for the home team, Rockford Thunder. It's right here in front of us. But they decide to go the other way. And there's a goal by number 56, Austin Rock. And that's the game. That's the game, ladies and gentlemen.
We just saw a set play from Bridge City right away, taking a shot. Unfortunately, goalkeeper wasn't able to save it and goes straight to the feet of the Bridge City player and puts it right in the net to finish this match. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank you for tuning in to this great match between Rockford Thunder and Bridge City. Bridge City taking the W home, and we would like to say thank you. Thank you to the broadcasting team. Thank you to every single one of you, and we'll be right back soon. Till next time, thank you. This was Major League Indoor Soccer.